So, hello and welcome to my 5th World of Tanks tutorial, and today we'll be talking about in-game currencies in World of Tanks. In advance, I want to apologise for my voice because I've got a bit of a cold at the moment, so it might be that I sound a bit strange, but all the same I decided to do this video, so here I am. And yeah, talking of currencies, there are in general 5 different currencies in World of Tanks. There's gold, credits and experience, and we're going to talk through each of those 5 currencies in turn. And first of all, we'll talk about credits. Credits you can earn in any match. You can earn them in clan wars, you can earn them in companies, you can earn them in random battles. So what do you do with credits? With credits you can buy tanks, you can buy a whole pile of different stuff. Credits are just kind of the money in the game. And then you've got experience, and experience you earn in, say for example, random matches and clan wars and so on as well. And use experience to research your tanks and modules, and then you buy them with your credits. So one thing that perhaps is a bit confusing for you when you first start to play this game is that there are 2 different kinds of experience. There's normal experience and free experience. And the thing is, every tank in the game, or every tank in your garage, has got a certain amount of experience. So this is my IS-4, and up here you can see it's got 0 experience. If I go onto my VK3002D, you can see it's got 4,502 experience, and my M5A1 Stuart has got 10,400 experience about. So every tank has got a different amount of experience in your garage, but all your tanks share the same credits. So if I switch the tanks now, just look at the credits here, they don't change. They're always 554,777. So you can use the credits on any tank in your garage. You earn a lot more credits than you earn experience points. Yeah, that explains why I've obviously got a lot more credits than experience points. And then the thing is, these free experience up here, if I change, you can see I've got 4,802 free experience. If I switch between my vehicles, you can see that these 482 free experience always stay the same. That means that I can use these 482 free experience on any tank in my garage. So about, I think, 10% of the experience you earn in a battle are converted into free experience, or it might only be 5, somewhere around there. So it's not all that much, and yeah, you can use your free experience on any tank. So while you can only use your normal experience on one specific tank in which you earned it. So that's the difference. And yeah, now we come to the 3rd type of currency, and that's gold. And I'm going to be talking about gold a bit longer because gold is pretty interesting. Because gold isn't a currency that you can usually earn in the game by playing the game. Gold is a kind of an in-game currency that you have to buy for real money. So it's just the same like with nearly all free-to-plays, that yeah, you can buy this gold in exchange for real money. So is it worthwhile buying gold? It depends on how serious you are about playing this game. I wouldn't recommend you to spend a whole pile of money on gold just when you start, because you don't really need it yet anyway, and it's just you aren't really sure if you're going to play this game for a long time. But say after you've played it half a year and you're sure you really enjoy this game, you want to keep on playing it, investing in gold might not be all that bad an idea. It of course depends on how much money you've got to spend on stuff like this, because spending money on free-to-play games like, say, World of Tanks is a bit of a waste, really, because all you're really buying is code and pixels. So yeah, you have to decide for yourself if you want to spend money on it. I've spent some money on World of Tanks already, and yeah, I'm just going to tell you what things you can do with gold. The first and most important thing is you can buy premium account. If you buy a premium account, you get 50% more credits and 50% more experience points on every battle that you participate in. To buy a premium account, you hit the buy premium button, and then you can decide for how long you want to buy the premium account, and the offers get better the more premium account you buy. So yeah, it's not all that cheap, but it's the best thing you can buy for gold. So it's especially important when you've got tier 8 tanks or higher, because then if you've got these kind of tanks, your shells usually get that expensive that you can't compensate the service costs with the credits you earned in a battle if you haven't got premium account. But if you've got premium account, that helps you. So buying premium account is a very, very good thing to do with gold. The next thing you can do is you can exchange your gold for credits. If you want to do that, you hit this button here beside your credits, and you can change your gold for credits. If you pay 1 gold, you get 400 credits. I'm not a huge fan of exchanging gold for credits because I don't think it's a very good exchange rate, because you just don't get all that much out of your gold. You don't get a lot of credits, so I wouldn't really recommend that, but if you're short on credits, why not? The next thing you can buy for gold is free experience, or actually you can't buy it, you can only convert it. So you can convert normal experience to free experience, but you have to have an elite vehicle to do that. An elite vehicle is a vehicle on which you've researched every module and everything in its specific tech tree. So I've got quite a few elite vehicles. You can see if your vehicle is elite or not on this little icon down here. If it's elite, there are these kind of twigs around it or whatever. Anyway, there's something around it, and yeah, you can see that it's elite by that. So if I go on to research here, you can see I've researched everything in the vehicle specific tech tree, and that's the same for, say, my IS4 as well. So if I go on to research, you can see I've researched everything in the vehicle specific tech tree, and like my VK3002D isn't a elite vehicle, for example, because as you can see here, I haven't researched everything, so I still have to research for better tracks. I have to research this motor here, and I have to research for better turret, this gun here, and the Indian Panzer for this tank to become an elite vehicle. And if it is an elite vehicle, you can click onto convert experience, and you can see all the experience you've got in your elite vehicles, and you can convert that experience. I think converting normal experience from elite vehicles into free experience is a pretty nice thing to do. If you need some experience for, say, a difficult stock grind or something like that, or like if you want to skip the first 4 or 5 tiers of a new tech tree because you're kind of fed up with low tier tanks, then that's a very useful thing to have. So yeah, you just have to again decide for yourself if you need it or not. But in some situations, it can be really useful. Then you can also buy tanks for gold. And these tanks you can buy for gold are called premium tanks. And you can see here, right here, I've got a premium tank in my garage, the T26 E4 Super Pershing. And you can see that it's a premium tank because it's kind of orange. Its name is kind of orange in the garage slot. So what is good about buying a premium tank, or why should you buy a premium tank? Premium tanks, first of all, you don't have to do any research for them. So if we look at the tech tree, say we look at the American tech tree, because I've got an American premium tank, you can see I've got this Super Pershing here. It isn't part of any tech tree branch, it's just in the middle of a tech tree, and you can just buy it without doing any research. If you click onto, not on the vehicle details, if you click onto the premium tank, you can see here all the other benefits of a premium tank. So the most important benefit is that you get more credits for each battle. That's the main reason why you buy premium tanks, for farming reasons. Because premium tanks give you a lot more money. With a premium account, in an average match with a Super Pershing, I make about 50,000 credits, and without premium account, about 30,000. So that's very, very good, and it's very useful to have one of these tanks, especially if you haven't got any premium account. So because you can make up for the losses that you do with your high tier vehicles. You can buy premium tanks of all different tiers, so you can see there are even tier 2 premium tanks, tier 3, tier 5, tier 8. If we go to the Russian tree, you can see, no, that's China, here's Russia. So if we go to the Russian tree, you can see there's also a tier 6 and tier 7 and tier 4. So there's nearly every, you can have premium tanks from every tier, from tier 2 till tier 8, but you can't have premium tanks higher than tier 8. And obviously, the higher tier your premium tank is, the more money you earn. Talking of premium tanks, I would recommend you to buy, well, if you can spare the money, I would recommend you to buy the Super Pershing. The reason for that is because it's the tank in the game with which you make the most profit. Because your ammunition costs and repair costs are pretty low, and you earn a whole pile of money. While the other tier 8 heavy premium tanks earn the same money, their service costs are a lot higher. And another advantage of the Super Pershing is that it costs almost half of the price of a tier 8 premium tanks. So I think the Super Pershing is the best premium tank in the game, not as a tank, but as a farmer, like as a farming tank, I mean. So, yeah, I would recommend you to get this tank if you buy a premium tank. Another very useful thing about premium tanks is that they've straight away got the elite status, so you don't have to do any research on them, and you can very easily gather experience and convert them to free experience. And another important benefit is that you can train crew on your premium tank, because your premium tank is elite, so you can choose the accelerant crew training. As you can see up here in the top left corner, I've ticked that box, accelerate crew training, and your crew gets trained a lot faster, gathers experience a lot faster, and you can use that crew you can put that crew onto another tank of the same country, and then so you can use premium tanks to kind of train your crew. So all in all, I think premium tanks are a very, very good thing to buy for gold. I think next to premium accounts, premium tanks are the second most important thing that gold can buy in the game. So next we come to crew training, because if you go to personal file of this of my commander I'm super pushing, and we go to training. You can see that if I want to train this tank, say to this commander, say to work on a M2 medium tank, I can choose to get him with 100% crew training, so 100% experience level, and that costs me 200 gold. So that can be useful in some situations, like say when you buy a tank that you got with free experience, and if you buy a premium tank or something like that that hadn't any predecessors. But otherwise I wouldn't recommend this, because it's just, you know, it doesn't take that long to reach 100% really. So I think that's okay if you just say take 90% or even 80% for free. So I wouldn't really necessarily recommend these 200%, these 100% here. Then a next and very important fact about gold is that you can buy garage slots. Gold is the only possibility in the game to expand your garage, and that's very, very important, because you don't want to be stuck with only 6 tanks all the time, do you? I mean, I've got only 6 tanks at the moment as well, but as you can see, I've got 14 spare garage slots, and I'll definitely be buying a lot of other tanks still. But your garage isn't the only thing in the game that you can expand with gold, because you can also extend your barracks with gold. If you go to your barracks and you scroll down, you can see down here, enlarge barracks. Is that a good idea? I don't really think so, because I've been playing this game for 1.5 years now about, and I have never ever had to expand my barracks yet, because, you know, if you've got too many people in your barracks, you just dismiss some, and then that kind of solves the problem. But it can happen if you've got a lot of tanks that you might need more garage slots, because not only your crew that isn't on tanks is in the barracks, but your crew that is working on tanks at the moment has also got kind of a bunk in the barracks, or a slot, or however you want to call it. So if you're occupying a lot of tanks at the moment, then you might need to enlarge your barracks, but it isn't something I would do unless it's entirely necessary, and I would always look first if you can dismiss any of your crew that you don't need anymore. So then you can buy premium ammo and premium consumables for gold as well. To do that, you go into service, and you can see here there's premium ammo in the middle, and here it says it costs 10 gold a shot. But what you can do is you click this arrow beside the 10 gold, and you can buy it for credits as well. But it's really, really expensive. 4,000 credits for one single shot. The normal ammo costs only 200 credits per shot. So that's a huge difference. But buying that in gold isn't really very clever either, because 10 gold isn't all that much really, but this gun has got a reload time of, I think, 6 seconds or something like that, 6 or 7 seconds. So if you fire 10 gold every 7 seconds over a game that, say, lasts 10 minutes, then you've spent quite a lot of money. So I would really think twice about buying gold ammo. It's useful in, say, clan wars or tournaments or so on, but in that case I would buy it for credits, not for gold, because I just wouldn't waste my money on it. It's kind of just the same for premium consumables as well. You can buy all these different premium consumables, and yeah, what they usually do is they just make your tank better for just a period of one game. So say if you want to take this 105 octane gasoline, you can see just the same as with premium ammo, you can switch between credits and gold, but the credit price is skyrocketing high, so that's far too expensive. But 50 gold is pretty expensive too, if you keep in mind that this only lasts you for one single game. So again, I would say for clan wars and tournaments and so on, premium consumables might be a good idea, otherwise just don't bother because they're far too expensive. Okay, next you can demount equipment with gold. Equipment are these things down here, and the thing is that equipment is very, very expensive. If we just click here, you can see it all costs about 500,000 credits, so that's really a lot. And yeah, here on my IS4 you can see, yeah, it costs even up to 600,000, so that's quite a lot. But with gold, if you don't need a piece of equipment on a tank anymore, you can click demount here, and then it tells you it costs 10 gold, and if you've got 10 gold, you can demount it and it will go to your depot. So I think that's a very, very good idea, because if you don't need a piece of equipment on one tank but you need it on the other, then it's far better to pay 10 gold than 600,000 credits again. So yeah, that's not a bad idea. And after you've demounted an equipment, you can also sell it, so that's pretty good too, because say if you want to sell this vertical stabilizer, it will bring you 300,000 credits, and that for 10 gold, if you don't need it anymore, that is. So I think demounting equipment is a pretty neat thing if you need it, but just don't go around the place demounting all your equipment just for the sake of doing it. Just think twice, because equipment is very, very expensive. Then the next thing you can do, and I had to kind of laugh at this when I first came over it, because it's kind of pretty ridiculous. You can rename your crew with gold. You go to personal files, and then you go to personal data. So first of all you choose a soldier, then you choose a name you prefer. I'm going to take Anton, and then you click on to replace personal data. So that's so super ridiculous. Spend 50 gold on changing the name of your soldier. I mean, who cares about the name of your soldier? Nobody can even see it except for you. So I definitely advise you not to bother with that, because it's just super ridiculous. The last thing I'm going to talk about concerning gold is that you can create a clan with it. And yeah, a clan is a community of players that participates in clan wars, and you can earn gold in clan wars. Just that's a very, very short explanation of a clan. I won't be going into detail about clans right now, because I'm probably going to do a tutorial about clans, like a really detailed tutorial about clans and so on later on. So if you want more information on that, you can wait for that and check that out when I upload it. So I want to tell you, creating a clan costs 2,500 gold. Now 2,500 gold is quite a lot of money, so you should think twice before creating a clan. But if you've got one, it's a lot of fun, to platoon with your pals and participate in clan wars and so on. It's real fun. So I myself have got a clan. I've not founded it, but my friend has, and so yeah, it's real fun being in a clan. I really enjoy it, and I think you would too. So yeah, think twice, but I can recommend it. One thing you should bear in mind when you make a clan is that it's better to, if you found a clan, that you've got a few friends that are already playing World of Tanks and are prepared to join your clan, because otherwise, if you go to the list of clans, you can scroll down and you can see there are hundreds of clans with only one member, and there isn't really much sense in founding a clan if you're the only member in it, is there? So yeah, just as I said, think twice about everything that you can do with gold. Some things are pretty good, some aren't. Just, yeah. I hope I could help you along with experience, credits and gold. And yeah, thanks for watching and see you next time. Bye bye.